The Zulus are going to be called the enemies of peace. And many are going to be destroyed. My eyes cry for all my brothers and sisters who are in position of leadership in South Africa. I pray for you all because you do not see.
Last week we ended on the words, "What happens next remains unseen." Well, this week the march carried on, and Durban witnessed scenes that left many South Africans shocked. On the 6th of May, the March and March movement moved into the Point area in Durban, where several buildings were raided alongside police presence. Reports from the protest leaders claimed that young girls, some allegedly as young as 15 years old, were found inside some of these buildings, raising serious concerns around human trafficking, drug activity, and the safety of vulnerable young people. During the raids, protest leaders also claimed that suspected drug dealers were discovered inside the flats, with drugs allegedly found openly inside some units. According to reports, several suspects were taken out of the buildings during the operation, while protesters stood outside demanding action against crime and illegal activity in the area. Jacinta Ngobi Zuma, the founder of the March and March movement, supported by thousands of protesters, including members of the MK Party, Operation Dudula, and traditional Zulu regiments, led the anti-illegal immigration march. It continued drawing attention across social media and the streets of Durban. Protesters said the movement was about fighting crime, drugs, and undocumented immigration, while critics warned about tensions and possible vigilantism. Another dramatic moment this week involved a man who clashed publicly with Ngizwe Mkhunu during the protests. Social media posts later alleged that the man was a Malawian fugitive wanted for murder since 2015. However, official police confirmation on those allegations remains limited, and much of the information is still circulating mainly through social media and online discussions.
Hi guys. So I just want to say well done once again. South Africans are just amazing people. So you remember that video that was trending on Sunday of Ngizwe talking to some guy from Malawi, and this guy was saying he's a business person, etc., etc., and he claimed that Ngizwe can't talk to him, you're not the police, etc. And you know, I saw EFF members were saying on Twitter that they're going to raise money for him because he's brave and stood up against Ngizwe. Well, have the tables not turned? Because it turns out that the guy is actually a fugitive and has been on the run from the Malawian authorities since 2020.
As the march grows bigger, so do the questions surrounding it. Supporters call it a stand against crime and lawlessness. Others fear the country is entering dangerous territory filled with anger, division, and rising tensions. One thing is certain, the streets are speaking, and South Africa is watching.